Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there lived a cat named Sonya. Now, his name might sound sleepy, and to be fair, he did sleep a lot. But that was just a clever disguise, in truth. Sonya was the keeper of cozy and ancient, and incredibly important role that most humans didn't even know existed. Every single night, just as the last lights in the town flickered out and everyone fell asleep, Sonya would open one eye. Then, he'd open the other. And then, he would let out a long, slow, deliberate yawn. The moment he did, the world would gently slip back into its proper place. You see, when a cat yawns in just the right way, all the little worries from the day just melt away. Silly arguments fade into nothing, and the tea steeping in the kitchen is guaranteed to taste better in the morning. Sonya also had a magical tail, if he gracefully brushed it along the windowsill. The rain outside would become exactly the right kind of rain. Sometimes it would be romantic and soft, perfect for couples. Other times it would be a steady, sleep-inducing pitter-patter, or the kind of rain that makes you want to curl up with a good book and think about life. And if his tail just so happened to knock over a cup, well, that wasn't mischief. It was simply a necessary action to maintain the delicate balance of the entire universe. The cup had to fall. But one day, a strange and terrible thing happened in the town. Trouble arrived, not with a loud bang, but with a quiet shift. People stopped petting cats automatically. It was unthinkable. Instead of stroking soft fur, they were stroking their phones, tapping on their keyboards, and getting lost inside their own tangled thoughts. And as they did, cozy began to vanish. Pillows that were once fluffy and inviting grew flat and sad. Blankets that were warm and comforting suddenly felt cold and thin. Even the tea, the very soul of a cozy morning, lost its flavor. Sonya knew, with the certainty that only a keeper of cozy can possess, that it was time to act. He padded silently out into the courtyard, a place where even the streetlights seemed to shine with a softer, gentler glow. He sat down right in the middle of the path and switched on the look. You know the one. It's that special, soulful gaze that cats have. The one that makes you suddenly remember your childhood, makes you want to go home, and fills you with the undeniable feeling that someone out there truly cares about you. The first person to walk by stopped dead in their tracks. "Cat," the man whispered. And without another thought, he sat down on the cool pavement right beside Sonya. A moment later, a second person came along and joined them, then a third. Within an hour, the entire courtyard was filled with people, all sitting together in a comfortable silence, gently petting the cat. And as they stroked his soft fur, something inside them shifted. They were becoming just a little bit kinder, a little bit softer, a little bit more connected. The cozy was returning to the town. Since that day, Sonya has mostly gone back to his usual routine of sleeping about 18 hours a day. You have to understand, being the keeper of cozy is an exhausting job, and it takes a lot of energy. Sometimes, you might see him suddenly jump up in the middle of the night and race through the apartment like a free little rocket. He's not just acting crazy. He's making a critical adjustment. He's fixing a tiny tear in the fabric of reality. So, if one day you're at home and you suddenly notice that everything feels especially warm, peaceful, and just right, take a moment to look around. Chances are, somewhere nearby, the cat is sleeping soundly, and you can rest easy, knowing he has everything under complete control. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more cozy tales. See you next time.